Well, hello and welcome to PSGL F7 round 5, and we're off to France today. I'm C3 aka Sondre Sorhag, joined by LR Praga, and we are
Hey.
monks.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you to say that. But hello, everybody.
Well, it happened. And
Yeah.
my man Marshall,
Hello, hello.
what are we expecting today? Any
Like
ideas?
normal, like no ideas. I don't know. Probably the Haas dominance, as we saw in Canada, maybe. Maybe
Well,
Blue Jean hitting that
I
corner,
don't
losing
hope
the win.
it. Yeah, I don't hope it's gonna be a dominance, but yeah, you do have a point there. Can't deny that.
Poor Blue Jean lost the win. There was one corner, and
Well,
Sandro still dying.
still dying. You know I am.
When are we getting underway?
Oh my god.
This is why you don't smoke. And I don't even know if you smoke or not.
Used to. Don't anymore.
Good boy.
Nah, well.
Oh, Moscow is now American.
My god, this is gonna be a painful first 5 minutes, I believe.
Gonna be a painful race, sounds like.
Oh, nah, it usually stops after a few minutes. And I believe. Am I mistaken, or are we gonna actually have the real France pit entry today, Marshall?
Yeah, we've got it updated pit lane now, which is good.
Nice, nice, nice. Are we gonna see somebody do a mistake and not remembering that?
That'll be funny.
That would be hilarious. Not even gonna
Just
deny
like
that.
coming on the main,
I would
coming
feel
on the main
bad for that
straight.
driver, but it would just be too hilarious.
Imagine if it was on Blue Jean, costing him the win again.
Oh well, could happen. Could happen. And as we're heading into quali, then what kind of strategy do you believe we're gonna see today, Marshall?
Probably mediums to hards as normal, I assume. Maybe hards to mediums, but I'm just guessing normal.
Fair enough.
Unless if it's rain, which would spice it up.
I wouldn't mind some rain, to be honest. That could make it interesting. But I am seeing though that a few people seems to be going on hards.
Softs, mediums, and hards.
So obviously that
There's a
could
spot
just
Rocco.
be who was that?
Here's James.
All right,
Sandro,
so
you never guess what?
James seems to be the first one out of the track then, and Yellows.
I've got no engine audio.
Yeah, I barely got any too.
This is
Gotta
so
say,
good, Cody.
it seems to be getting worse and worse when it comes to that glitch, because like it just happens all the time for me. I can
Yeah,
barely hear engine, but
I can't hear anything. So it's Formula E again. Formula E with F1 cars.
well, at least you still have the speed.
Yeah. And what is my phone doing?
Well, and actually, while we're actually looking at James now, I believe he's sitting quite well in the championship so far, but still yet to take a win.
I can get the standings up for you if
I have them.
I can find them.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
gotten a second place and a third place, sitting in third so far. Do you think we could finally see him getting to the top step today?
Um, I have no idea. I'm not sure what's his pace like around France.
I will
Um,
take a gamble.
what is this for predictions for top three?
No, no, no. I'm talking about the race now.
I don't know about James.
Yeah.
Like
Marshall.
the Hatters seem quick
Well,
and Foggy's
Fraggle
quick.
is saying Buma for pole. Looked F5 pace yesterday. So that is interesting. And making my prediction, as we are looking at James at the moment, trying to put in a good hard lap. I'm gonna say Buma on pole, ahead of Twanner
And then we
and
messed glass.
Cabello. Oh, and you mentioned it.
Oh, it was.
Somebody's out already.
I wonder if anyone will get confused by the pit lane in qualifying.
I hope we see someone. I'm gonna feel bad for that driver, but I just hope we're gonna see
If they
someone.
catch it on stream, that would just be hilarious.
You know, the worst thing is, as the monk I am, I'm probably gonna do it myself when I'm doing my race on
Yeah,
Sunday.
I'll probably do it as well.
As we have James in the final few corners now.
On the hard tyres. So
Yeah, I
looks
have.
like he's going to be doing a one stop.
Well, 33.7. I
Invalid.
was invalid.
Easy to do here, to be fair. As El Truco goes pole.
I gotta say though, a 33.7, I don't think that is good enough to be honest. Although, I don't really know what
Foggy did a
times we're doing around
33.8.
there either.
Foggy was a 10th off on the same tyres. Dimlius a 33.4.
Oh, what about Sabetti? He's in the second sector right now. The Ferrari driver who has had quite a up and down season so far.
That's the perfect way to describe it. The two
Yeah,
Ferraris winning the first two races, then they just dropped off the pace, really.
could just be the Haas drivers who's just picked up the pace too, to be fair.
Possibly. Then this has to be a must-win race for Blue Jean if he wants to challenge for the title still.
You know, it's something I just noticed though. Sabetti's actually on the medium tires. So that's a kind of weird way to do it, as it does a 33.3.
Blue
Oh,
Jean
but
with
look at Blue Jean
32.9.
though. 32.9 on the hard tires.
Let's look at Boomer. Boomer's on the softs.
Boom.
So that's interesting. I wonder if he's going to back off.
Oh, coming through the last corner. He's out of ERS. It's gonna be a 31 flat, so he did not back off then, I guess.
I wonder if two-stop or is it softs to hards?
What about Morris,
Um,
guy? These Renault drivers need some luck today.
they've been scoring points for the last couple of races. Can they get a
Yeah, but
podium, maybe?
they've also been sitting in good positions during the races and then had some
Oh, Mars
unluck too.
P3.
But it's third with a 32-1, so not too bad, I guess.
I
It's almost a
believe
second off Puma though.
RDA is not on the lap, but he's going to be starting a lap fairly soon. I think
Yeah,
he's
you're
the only
right. So
person.
we're heading over to RDO. And he will be starting his lap now. Well, almost now.
Not now, but
Well, he's kind of starting the lap there, though, considering
not
like you
now.
want a
Yeah,
good run. But there, the clock has started and into the first corner. Such an easy corner to invalidate. Or
takes it very
well,
cautious.
the second corner might actually be the one that's
Is
easy
the
to
exit of the
invalidate.
corner, but you just went
Yeah,
a bit wide.
but it seems clean so far. Not too much track extending, maybe a little.
Is it using ERS on your screen? Because it's still in none for me.
He isn't, which is weird considering he's on soft tires. So
Maybe this is just like a banker lap. A lap that you can beat and
you
hide the
know,
tyres.
it would be so funny if he's actually just forgotten to put the ERS up.
That was something, that would be like you. I can see you doing
Nah,
that.
that's like something not even I've managed to do. We're gonna follow him anyway, as
It seems like it's pushing,
there isn't
but
anybody else on the lap right now. I think. Well, Tvanak is actually. We're gonna
is it?
switch over to
Oh, yeah.
Tvanak.
Oh, that must be invalid from Sonic.
Yep. Well, RDO.
Imagine if he's actually forgot to use ERS.
He's finishing the lap. He's got to have forgotten to use it. And it's
He's
gonna be
doing
a
35,
35.
the 35.5, and he's left.
And he's laid out, I guess. And we're moving over to Tvanak then.
I believe his lap's invalid, so let me check.
Yeah, I can see that he isn't
Yeah,
using
it is.
ERS either.
Using number 48 in the
Well, is there
Ferrari.
anybody on the left then?
The other car on track right now is Blue Jean, but it looks like he's going to be pitting as people actually come out for the outlaps as El Truco, Boomer, and Cablo. And it looks like Cablo's starting a lap. He's turned up his ERS. That's good. Oh no, he's got traffic. He's got a Red Bull in front of
Oh,
him of Swen.
well,
So
if Sven keeps his pace up here, Cable could get a nice toll. Well, he's not getting one.
they,
Sven didn't want to give him that.
maybe if
And
it's his teammate. But
down the main straight here.
RDA just said he was practicing in lean, fuel, and no ERS.
Well, I might be a little late to start doing practice, but well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
A bit
In
of
the
practice and lag
meantime,
out.
Cablo is still going around her in the third sector now, through that long right-hander.
I
Telling
hate
you,
this corner.
I'm telling you, that long right-hander, we're gonna see plenty of different lines there.
And maybe some dive bombs as well.
Probably.
Oh, maybe the last corner could be a bit of chaos tonight.
Oh, I hope not.
As
As Cablo goes second, just a tenth and a half off Boomer.
I think he can improve that. Because first sector had quite a lot of traffic, so maybe a few more temps from the Renault.
And your guy El Truco is not on a lap, but he's sitting third.
Yep, doing very well right now.
What
And with soft
about...
tyres.
Well, Sven should be on a lap now.
Is he? Must have got invalids, I assume.
No. Yeah, you might be right on that one. Well, we'll move over to
I think Delta's on a lap.
Delta.
Yeah.
The Toro Rosso driver going down the long straight into the chicane.
And the very nice Toro Rosso.
A beautiful Toro Rosso.
Just get rid of the halo. So like the 2017 livery. Then
To
that'd
be
be
fair,
good.
remove the halo from every car and they're instantly nicer. Well,
What do
hello
you
to
think is the
you,
most
Marshall.
ugliest car?
No, not Marshall. Fosbury. aka the fizz bottle, the bottle bury,
Oh no, I
bottle
think I'm
bird.
losing my voice. What are you on about?
Well, Jared said hi to us in the live stream.
I need to go stream up.
And Delta does a 36.5. That is well off.
He must have had a bit of a spin, maybe. I don't know.
Well, ooh, and
I'm dying with
as
my
I was
voice.
going to switch to Pawnage Town, he's actually gotten himself up to second, just behind Boomer, and Boomer slightly improved his lap.
Looks very close between the top three on softs. There's the big gap on
And
El
El
Truco.
Truco seems to be on a lap, but it's not.
Is it a
Well,
bit
it's
of an
going to be a
eighth?
slight improvement.
Can you do softs to hards on this track?
Oh, interesting. Look what Jared said in the chat, Marshall.
Um, I have to disagree with that, Jared. He is quick, but I say Boom and Blue Jean are the two quickest in this league right now.
Oh yeah, definitely in my opinion too. But right now we're gonna jump over to Foggy though, as he has just started the lap. Still in the first sector, and I got to say the helmet he has looks quite nice. Especially fitting
It
the
is a very
Williams
nice
too.
helmet. It looks he's
Oh, but
taking it quite cautious as well.
he's got to have invalidated. He's not using ERS. It looks like
Yeah. Oh,
Vanak
he's using
is,
ERS. At least he got invalid.
but Vanak is pushing,
Yeah, it's
and
invalid.
I don't believe we
Tonic's
had
under pressure
Vanaker
right now.
last week.
I can't remember that far back. I remember Foggy wasn't here.
I don't think Vanak was there either, and
I think you're right.
I mean, we mentioned Blue Jean and Boomer as the two possibly quickest in F7, but I mean, we kind of forgot about Twanik's performance in, was it China, I believe,
I
where
believe he
he
won in China, yeah.
where he absolutely dominated the race from start to finish. So
Maybe China's just his track. His main
I
track he
could be,
practices.
as he's coming to the line, and it's gonna be a
P3.
31-1, and just ahead of Cablo.
Top four within like a tenth. Just over a tenth.
A tenth and a half.
Yeah. Then
Morris guy is out on the lap. Might he be able to get himself up to the top 5? Just outside
do you
of it
think
now.
these soft runners will be doing two stops?
I have no idea.
Because I haven't raced on this track yet, so I'm really not with it.
The thing is, like, I have my race on Sunday, so I'm probably not gonna do practice before maybe tomorrow. So I have no idea. I haven't even driven this track, I think.
I haven't driven it with the new pit lane yet.
Well, according to Fosbury, it is a two-stop strategy if you qualify on soft, so we might be looking at a lot of two-stops then, as Mori Sky is coming up to 5th with a 31.5 and a massive improvement there. Shall we see Poggle? We haven't watched him yet. He's out on medium tires.
As James is retired. Oh, there is a minute left.
To be fair, if James
Um,
can keep that 7th position on medium tires, that
or
is
beat Blue
not too
Jean.
bad. Ooh,
Maybe Jared's right. Maybe look at the Thompson between James and Blue Jean. Like 7 tenths between them.
true.
So maybe the fast world tour is right about that.
I still gotta
As
say, I think it's Boomer.
yeah,
Ooh, as
Boomer's
Audio
definitely
goes
got pole.
7th.
Maybe. Um, has Foggy got enough time for his lap? It's coming up to the last sector for 15 seconds.
Ooh, that's gonna be tight as Poggle goes with a 31.9. He goes 7th on medium tires. Oh, but look at that, those Dumlius up to 6th on mediums.
Yeah, Foggy's run out of time.
That is a shame. Who is on a lap though? Ponage Town is on a lap. He's up on his lap too, I think.
Uh,
Into the last sector.
in that very nice Mercedes this season. Can he get anywhere
Ooh, is it gonna be a
near
30?
pole?
Oh
Oh,
my god!
okay
He
then.
absolutely smashed everyone.
But Cablo is he on a lap? He's not using ARS,
I
so I
don't
don't
think
think he
so, but
is.
your main guy El Truco is coming up to the last
Why do you say he's my
corner.
main guy? It's just funny.
Your main guy. And it's gonna be a
P6.
31.3, which puts him 6th still, yeah.
Oh my god, there's a Mercedes just rear-ended Morris.
It's audio is not on the
Yeah.
lap.
I think that's it for quali then. Unless if Doomlius is on a lap,
Nah,
which I
Dumlius
don't
isn't
think
on the
he
lap
is.
either, so Ponage Town, Boomer, and ooh, look at that. Sven actually managed to sneak his way up to 3rd there in the end.
I'm just on board with Doomlius and he's driving in pits. It looks like it's quite easy to
Uh,
speed into the pits maybe.
I guess we'll find out. I gotta say though, everyone's so close together until Ponage Town just smashed them all with a, what was it, 30.6?
Yeah. I'm just looking at seconds down to fifth. It's literally like with like a tenth and a half. So if that's like the match and pace in the race with slipstream and DRS, it's gonna be like nose to tail, like it'll be like a karting race.
Hmm.
As El Trico is lost his wheel, so
Not gonna lie, I would
hopefully
like
that
that.
just what a karting race or nose to
Well, I
tail.
mean, like, I'm way more into Formula 1, but like, kinda like a karting
Oh,
race.
that's nah, you can't beat karting. I'm sorry.
Well, then our top 10 is Ponage Town ahead of Booma and Sven in 2nd and 3rd, Tvanak in 4th, then we have Cablo in 5th, El Truco in 6th, Morris Guy in 7th, then Doomlius and Poggle on medium tires in 8th and 9th, Audio in 10th on soft tires, possibly the worst position then, James in 11th, Blue Jean, Foggy, Saberi, Delta, and Mesclas, who didn't get to do a lap. And I'm just gonna say it, everyone outside of the top 10 are going to start on hard tires. I will be surprised if they don't, at least.
Oh, please don't tell me we're having a restart. Wait, Billy's not. He didn't even take part in quali.
Um, well, until I hear anything.
It's up to the admins of F7.
Oh, luckily,
But
I'm not in that position right now.
I hope it's not a restart because we have a restart like I think we've had to restart probably every race of the season.
Oh, question for everybody in the chat. Has there been one race without a restart in PSGL this season yet? Come with your answers. Because honestly, I think I've seen restarts in pretty much almost every race
I'm
now.
trying to think of F2. I know we've had I think there's one race. I don't think we had a restart.
And outside of the top 10, we can see that Michelin is starting on mediums, Mesclas on hards, Delta on mediums, Saberi on mediums, Foggy on mediums, Blue Jean on mediums, and James on mediums.
Then Mescalus and hards.
Yeah, I said that.
So yeah, I'm just pointing it out. So he can go very long. So he could be a one to
True.
watch this race. So do you think the top 7 will be doing a 2-stop?
Top 7.
Otto Howell go here.
Well, I mean, according to Jared, it's a 2-stop if you start on softs, but like, I don't really know myself as I haven't raced there yet, so I don't know, but considering what the guys outside of the top 10 did, probably.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like career mode. Even though it is different to multiplayer. I don't think the tyre wear's that much of an issue on this track. Andre, we haven't done our predictions yet.
Ooh, you are right. And you wanna go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. So for the win, I'm going to say Boomer. Second, I'm going to say James. Third, Blue Jean.
Interesting. I'm gonna go Tvanak with first, Buma in second, and Blue Jean in third.
Even though it's interesting that Dimlius and Poggle both inside the top 10 of mediums. So they're on used mediums, don't forget, already.
True. And we have our camera, and it's 5 red lights. And away we go, and it looks like a decent start from everyone on the front rows.
Beamer's had the best start, it looks like. Or the Red Bull Swim.
Ooh, and the Red Bull actually had a really good
Oh,
start, you're right about that. And there's a lot of chaos here, leading Punish
Foggy,
Town to just run
Sabetti,
away with it.
Michelin.
Has there been a crash behind there, Marshall?
Yeah, Sabetti, Foggy, Michelin. Looks like they're tangled with each other into turn 1.
Interesting, as we can see that it's Cablo on the inside of Tvanak, the Ferrari. Ooh! And that's the
Oh, he's
Ferrari
got Twanic.
driver around.
That's why he said Twanic Creed podium. So, unlucky.
Yeah, my prediction just started to look dark.
Wait, look at Pornage already. A second ahead of Boomer.
Yeah, but to be fair, Ponage kinda got to just run away a little while everybody behind was battling. Look at Dumlius against Morris Guido. You know,
Then we
thinking
got
about it,
RDO.
Dumlius is one I should have mentioned for the podium, considering he's starting on mediums inside the top 10.
It looks like RDO is being held up by his teammate, Old Truco. So we'll see team orders at Alpha. Or
Look at
maybe just a
Cablo
dive bomb.
though, he is getting close to the rear of Sven right now. As we can also gonna see that Buma is slightly catching on Pawnage Town, so...
Yeah, the slipstream is quite OP.
To be fair, everyone down
Oh my god,
to
there's a Renault just went to
11th
Narnia.
are within DRS range.
LDA tried to move on El Trico, but El Trico's just parking it.
Oh,
Parking the
but
bus.
audio.
Oh,
Oh,
and
and it's a clash between the two Alpha drivers.
Alpha Civil War.
And this has just left them extremely exposed for the drivers behind them. As Dumlios is looking to exploit this and getting past
He's down the inside,
audio.
there's a...
And it's an easy move by Dumlios there.
I wonder if RDA's got any damage. Is this yellow flag? I think it's Morris. It is Morris. The Renault...
Oh, that is too bad for him.
This Renault
Ooh, as we
season's
can see,
been
audio
awful.
getting past Dumlius again. Ooh,
I think the
Blue
Renaults are
Jean
cursed.
against Dumlius in the fast right under there. And Blue Jean, who
Oh,
started in
Blue Jean
12th.
already up to P7. This pit lane is going to confuse me on Monday.
Oh, look at Cablo though. They should have DRS on this lap, I think, right? Yes. And Cablo might be one of the first drivers to exploit that.
I think Pawnage could be in a good position right now. It's outside of DRS from Boomer, and it is tough
Oh,
to
yeah.
get back inside of DRS. So maybe Pawnage can do the one stop to hards, could win.
I think that's gonna be difficult, but look at Cablo though, as Sven goes very wide there. This is gonna be an
Oh,
easy one for Cablo, as we can see the Alphas in the background battling it out.
I'm a Mong. I forgot to put the
And
stream links into the
Cablo
Discord
is
chat.
past. I know, Marshall.
Oops, my bad.
Well, fortunately for you, I had your back. Kind of.
I'll put it in now. Better late. I don't know what the saying is. Something late. I don't know.
Better late than never.
That's it. I've put it in. Yep. I've seen your message. Lewis Marshall, you Mong. I certainly am.
Well, you're part of the Mong brand, so... Ooh, Blue Jean looking to make it on the inside of Audio there, but he couldn't really, not just yet. On to the start-finish straight. Blue Jean might actually be close enough to make the move on Audio. Into the first corner, he's gonna sit behind so far. Probably a good
Jared
decision.
says a few minutes ago, lap 5 or 6 is when soft runners pit. Could you possibly take hard 20 odd laps?
That seems like a little too much, as we see that El Truco is getting a time penalty, and look at Blue Jean, he's right on the tail of Audio when they start the long straight.
It looks like Blue Jean's got a better run than RDO.
Oh, it looks like it. Blue Jean on the inside of Audio. And this should be an easy move into the chicane here.
Blue Jean's probably the fastest person on track right now. Some soft tyres must feel awful.
True,
And
but
maybe
if the pit window for soft tires is lap 5, lap 6, then they can't
mediums is
feel...
probably lap 10, lap 11,
Yeah.
maybe.
And Blue Jean is right on the tail of El Truco now, as El
Oh,
Truco makes a small mistake
jeez.
there. Blue Jean looking to get
Is he going to
past
dive it?
already then.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
I thought El Trico was
As...
pitting then, but
Oh,
he
and
wasn't.
look at that, Blue Jean past El Truco
It was,
in
I
the
think
second to
Blue...
last corner.
Chico like ran wide and almost went into the pits, and that allowed Blue Jeans to sneak up down the inside.
Oh, Audio passing his teammate El Truco into the first corner. Will keep it. Going
The
very
amount of
wide.
penalties I'm seeing popping up right now.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Who's got the fastest lap so far? It's Pointage Town in the lead.
And I got to say, Palmerstown is looking golden right now.
Can I just point out, Pointage's got the fastest lap by
Oh, and look
9
at this.
tenths.
Dumley is on the rear of El Truco on the long straight, but he looks to be struggling with top end speed right now.
Doomlift is getting very close to El Truco.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed, but the problem for Doomless is...
Oh
and El
no.
Truco! Oh no, wait, he did not spin actually. Almost,
He got
but...
collected by his teammate.
Well, his tires are probably dead right now, but... At least he didn't spin.
There's another yellow flag. I think it's Delta. I think he got lost.
Oh, I believe that was Audio going into the pit. Same with Sven. Top drivers still staying out though.
Let's see
Look
what
at this
the
blue
soft
jean.
runners are putting on to. RJ's going on to mediums.
So that is a 2-stop then. No way mediums is going
Yeah.
20 laps. And look at this, we have the two medium runners of Doomlius and James close together, going on to the long straight. Looks like Doomlius has gotten a slightly better exit than James.
Boom is catching up to Pointage again, by the
And
way.
apparently James has lost his DRS.
Oh, that sucks.
Rip.
On the track you need it.
Yeah, you really need it on this track. Like I did mention that Doomless didn't seem to have the best top end speed, but you still need it on this track. Foggy though, he's right behind Mesclas. Mesclas on the hard tires, not looking too shabby either. Although I think we'll see something between James and Doomlius first, so we're gonna head over to them.
The top three and Crofts are staying out for another lap.
Interesting.
I think Cablo, though, it's turned into the right a bit. I don't think he's. I don't know. He didn't. He looks confused on track. He's going to the right hand side.
Well, hopefully he knows where the pit lane is.
If he doesn't, that'll be a slight issue.
Oh, and I just noticed that Blue G now is really close, and he's gonna pass Cablo here. And this is surely gonna be an easy overtake for Blue Jean. Or Cablo, could he get back?
Nah.
No. Not even a chance.
I assume Cablo is going to go into the pits this lap.
James still hasn't gotten his DRS back, I think.
Nope, it doesn't look like it, even though this isn't a DRS straight.
Oh, but look at this though. James is catching quite quickly right now. He's right on the tail of Doomlius. Somebody's gonna learn this driver how to not cut the corners too much. I see penalties flying left, right and center right now.
Pointage has found the pits. Beamer hasn't just yet. And Cablo has also found the pits.
Interesting, so Boomer is still staying out, and it's a Haas 1-2 at the moment.
Blue Jean's right behind him now.
Oh, you're right. Are they
And
gonna
look at
fight
that,
it
Carnage
out
and Cablo.
or?
Carnage and Cablo both on hard tyres.
So they are trying the one stop then.
Yep.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it pans out. Blue Jean though,
Right,
no troubles getting rid of Buma there.
yellow
James,
flag, sector 3. I don't know who that is.
no idea. James though, he seems to be getting closer on Doomlius this time. However, Doomlius is going defensive. James with an inside line in the second part of the chicane gets past and up to
What a
third.
move.
Held it
What a
around the
move from
outside,
James.
got the inside and got past in the end.
And
However,
look at that, Boomer's juggling.
yeah, those soft tires look completely dead. He's just been passed by Doomlius and James in the same corner.
Has he got damage? I don't think he has. I think that's just the tyres.
I don't think it's damaged. I just think the tires is just completely going on him. Oh, and look
Unsurprisingly,
at
it
this
was pitting.
three-way battle a little further down the road between Mesclas, Foggy, and Sabedi.
Mess glasses and then hard tyres. So it's going to be going for ages yet.
Well, I mean, if Pawnage Town and Cablo can take the hard tires for that many laps, then I think we're gonna see Mesclas going till about lap 20 to
18,
go to
no,
softs.
probably like 18, 19, the softs.
20. You saw how bad those soft tires were for Buma on the last two laps there.
Yeah, but with a lighter car,
Yes,
maybe be better.
still, you saw how bad those tires were, right? They
Yeah,
weren't just bad; they were like totally dead. But look at this though, Foggy on the inside of Mesclas, but he can't really get past though. There's a little wheel banging there, and we can see that Sabeti is getting feisty. Looked like he almost tapped Foggy's rear end there.
and James's DRS has been
Ooh.
fixed.
Wow. Nice to see, but he isn't pulling away
Oh,
from
who's
Dumley's
that?
though.
Oh,
Ooh, and Sabeti.
oh, that's funny.
And look how close to Mesclas Foggy is right now. And then you have Sabeti lurking a little in the background. However, it doesn't look like there will be any moves before the long straight.
It's quite
So we
tough
are
to pass
gonna
until on two.
jump over to Dumley's as he's still close to James. So James might have been able to overtake, but he isn't really able to pull away though.
This should have been still for the race. DRS is just OP.
And Dumley's within DRS. He's not really using his ERS though, but he's looking for the inside, but he backs out. What
Dimlis has
about
got
this
quite a nice helmet.
three-car battle? Foggy on Mesclas. There is not gonna be anyone passing each other there either. Look at Dumley's though, he's still staying close to James. Not giving James any breathing space right now.
James is doing very well to keep the pressure, as he hasn't made any mistakes just yet.
True.
And I'm trying not to
So,
jinx anyone tonight.
and with that, Marshall, what lap are we gonna see James Bottle today?
I'm not. I'm not saying a lap because I'll jinx it.
Oh, come on, say a lap. You always want to see that
No.
PSA that people will bottle it at a certain lap.
Yeah, but I'll jinx it. In there, I'm gonna say lap 19. But
Lap 19. Well, to be fair, last time you set a lap, I
I think
don't
I got.
think you actually got
I
it
think I
right.
was.
So
Yeah.
that was me actually.
I forgot. It's too long ago.
I think it's 2 weeks ago. But look at this though. Doomless is close to James
Much better
now,
run.
and this should be an easy move for Doomless going into the corner here, and he's well ahead.
Ah, my leg.
Oh, and what about Foggy on Mesclas? Coming into the chicane now, it looks like Mesclas has managed to stay ahead once again. Oh,
Oh
but
no.
Foggy might be coming
Oh.
back at him.
It looks up. I think Carnage and Swen came together.
Ah, maybe.
What was that noise? Aww.
Well, I was just looking, and if you look at Boomer, when he pitted, he went over to mediums.
Definite two-stop.
Yeah, but he pitted the lap after Down and Cablo, so that might indicate that he didn't believe the hards could go that long.
Or maybe he's thinking, can mediums go that long?
Well, that might be the case too, although that seems like a very long stretch. Well, that's what we're wondering about.
As James pits and came out right ahead of RDO. There's
Oh,
Foggy
but
and Messler still.
Foggy, will he finally get past Mesclas on the long straight now? Doesn't seem to have the best run this time.
He's getting closer.
Oh, he's getting closer, but he's gonna have to take the...
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
Messcla's doing well to defend that.
Oh, but Booma is certainly doing the move on Sven into the chicane, and it's an easy one. What about Cablo on his hards? He will not be making a move on Ponish Town, and you know, Ponish Town seems to be lacking a little pace now that he's on the hard tires.
I wonder if he's got damage.
I
I
tried
think he
to
came together
see,
with
but I couldn't really
Swen.
decide if he had or not.
I can't see any.
Oh, Saberi and Dumley is both pitting on this lap. Dumley is over to hard tires.
Blue
Same with
Jean was going
Dumlius.
very long. So is Foggy on the mediums.
Yeah, unless they're... Nah, they can't be going from medium. Well, they could possibly. I think it's gonna
No,
be a
sure, no.
bit too much of a stretch, but... Foggy though, really close to Mesclas this time. Would he finally be able to pass him on the straight?
If I was Foggy, I would have pitted last lap for the undercut.
Well, to be fair, it looks like Foggy's medium tires is still working pretty decently, but he has no ERS though, which... Oh, but he has made the move into the chicane and is finally ahead. Can he stay ahead though? Yep. Oh, James on Cablo into the chicane. And he's gonna make the move. Oh, and look at
Good to see
Dumblius on
Frame comes
Cablo.
into F7 for the strategies. As Betty gets a penalty. I'm not sure if that's first, but
Well, you know, penalties left, right, and center. As Foggy's pitting, Blue Jean has gone yet another lap though.
Hoggle's right behind. Oh my god, look at his train. Hornage
I
down
am looking at
to
it.
Hoggle.
Oh, Dumlius trying and move into the first corner on Cable. Could not make a move there though. As we see a few more penalties getting dealt out. And oh, interesting question for you, Marshall. Do you think we might actually see someone getting disqualified from having too much penalties today?
It's funny that you say that
Yeah, I
because,
know what you're thinking
well,
about now, but we don't need to bring that
uh,
up.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about probably that season. But now you mentioned
Oh,
it, ain't you getting
James
disqualified
on
last season?
Pawnage Town. He can't make the move. What about further down? It doesn't look like anyone made a move there.
Look at James, right behind Pornage right now.
Ooh, he's gonna try it around the
He's going for
outside
the
in this
outside.
fast right-hander.
This will be one hell of a move.
Nah,
And
he's not going. Ooh, he's actually going for the inside there, and I did
I tell you
not
what,
see that one coming.
El Truco, no. Um,
Shall we
Blue
see?
Jeans 11th pit.
Ooh, and Cabo looks to have made a mistake into the final corner as he has been overtaken by Audio there. And I'm just saying that Blue Jean is still staying out. And he doesn't seem to be losing any time either.
I think if he's not going for softs, is he?
He is, definitely. No way he's gonna try to take the mediums for 15 laps and then go over to hards for 12 laps. He is definitely aiming for softs right now. But Audio on Pawnage Town. Pawnage Town have to have damage. No way he's lost that much pace after his pit stop.
Yeah, he's probably got that light green damage, maybe, because I can't see no damage.
Oh, Poggle and Dumlios and Cablo in that mix actually. Oh, Dumley's trying to get back at Poggle. And look at James, he's actually pulled a little away after he passed Pawnage Town earlier, so...
I think James could win this.
Well, are you forgetting about Blue Jean? Because he's 22, 23 seconds ahead of James.
You know, you could have just went on to leader.
Yeah, I
Let's say.
just realized it, alright, and it's actually 25 and a half seconds.
But Blue Jeans get probably really slow right now in the mediums. So
Something
maybe.
doesn't look right with Cablo though, he seems to be struggling way too much on those hard tires.
I don't get why Blue Jean needs to risk this strategy for. Like, he started on the mediums.
Well,
He could have just went mediums
true,
hard.
but obviously he wants the fastest lap too.
I can understand that. Because he wants to win the title still.
Oh, Poggle on Cablo into this right-hander. It looked like he was going to go for it.
As Mesclus is pitting before Blue Jean.
Well, considering how far Blue Jean has taken those mediums, I wouldn't be too surprised by if we see Buma going to the end now.
This is good information for Boomer right now. Because I'm sure them two in the party together.
Oh, definitely. But once again, it's gonna be in this battle between Cablo and Poggle down the straight. Poggle close to the rear here. Jared saying that Blue Jean's gonna get a puncture soon. I don't think he is. Blue Jean doesn't seem like the driver to take those kind of risky. He's probably practiced and knows that he can take the hard mediums for as long as he's gonna take them.
That was weird then. Looks like Poggle was about to go for a move, but just backed out of it.
Oh, he might have actually done that though.
Well, look at him now, round the outside. Oh no.
Ooh, and he's gonna try to hold it, and he's switching for the inside now.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's...
But he's not gonna be able to get ahead this time either.
Ilya Keegan Sergeyev. I don't know.
Sorry, but I don't speak Russian. Wished I did, but I don't. But look at James though, he might be challenged by RDO now.
Oh, what's happened to Panic? Panic's just gone for a bit of donuts.
Oh, as RDO is getting really close to James. I don't know, in my opinion, it looks like the hards is just useless on this track.
He can speak English.
Good to see, good to see. Well, as I was going to say though, Marshall, considering what I'm looking at, it looks like the hard tires is just not worth going on, because even with 12 laps old mediums now, RDO is going to overtake James almost easily. Blue Jean might seem like he's starting to lose a little time now though. Ooh, James looking to get back at RDO.
Come on, gosh. Google Translate. Who's gosh?
Oh, and oh, look at this. Cablo and Poggle going all at each other.
Oh, and there's Dimlius as well.
Dimlius lurking in the background, waiting for these two to clash together. It almost happened.
Oh, so. Look at James. James is on the tail of RDO.
Well, if you paid attention, Lewis, you would have realized that RDO passed James on the last lap. I don't know. Are you actually watching the race?
I think so.
Well, on this lap, it certainly looks like Cablo might be the one who's gonna overtake somebody, as he's close behind Poggle going on to the long straight. Ooh, but it might not be close enough actually.
All he thinks is Daniel Ricciardo and just...
Oh, and what a corner cut.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Oh, and RDO coming back at James. James got fourth, but he lost it right after.
This Blue Jean... Oh my god, Blue Jean.
Blue Jean is losing time, but he is going to be able to go to soft tires now though, so even if he ends up behind this battle after coming out, his tires is just going to be so much better that it's going to be easy. Well, probably.
If you have to guess right now, what percentage is his tires?
77. I have no idea, but something like that.
I was thinking like high 70s.
James, can he get back at RDO? Not just yet, and you can see Ponnerstown in the background there too. Jared is saying 80%.
Yeah, he's in points of territory right now.
You know, the strange thing is he's losing time to Boomer, but if you look at from the gap from the leader, he isn't losing time to James or RDO.
Well, I think if Blue Jean
Ooh,
pushed
and
him now, it'll be
I think I saw
behind.
some front wing damage
Yeah.
there, and it's for James. It's his right hand side end plate that's gone, and that is gonna. Well, that is not gonna be good. As Blue Jean
Oh,
is going into the pit.
he sped into the pit lane as well.
Oh yeah. And it looks like that damaged front wing for James is now giving him a hard time as he seems to be losing the back end of audio and inviting Pawnage down into the battle.
I see what you did there with hard time on hard tires. You said a pun that you didn't even realise.
That might be.
I thought that was a deliberate pun.
That was
It is
definitely not
you.
deliberate. And look at that, Blue Jean out now and he's in third and he's not far behind the two front runners.
Yeah, if I get to one, I'm not sure who that was.
I am not either.
Jared says, what's Audio doing? I assume that's with the thing with James.
Oh, and
And
it
the answer
looks
is, I
like
don't know.
Pawnage Town. He wants to go for a move, but it just can't because James has hit DRS too.
Oh, Cablo's past Poggle. Poggle's going for the switch right there, you think?
Oh, this is gonna be close for these two. Dumley is still lurking behind. Poglo on the inside of Cablo, and it's a successful move there.
These two having a right scrap.
And
Imagine
look,
thinking, imagine thinking someone's going to do mediums to softs this race.
well, I don't think anyone was thinking that,
Yeah.
except for the two
I
Has
yeah.
cars. And
That
right now
130
it
to
looks
start on
like
hard.
it's working out perfectly for those two has cars too.
It's going to be very interesting with penalties though. But I haven't really been paying attention. I've seen them popping up, but I haven't been seeing who's got pens. I know Cablo's got one.
Me neither, but look at Blue Jean though, he's catching quickly on the two cars ahead.
6.5 seconds off the lead.
Gotta tell you something though, Marshall. Buma is probably making it to the end on his mediums, but
Yeah.
not so
Will
sure about
Swan.
Sven and RDO.
That's going to be like 5:21. That's more laps than Blue Jean.
Yeah, and Blue Jean lost a lot of time on the end there. Well,
That's
he
going to be
lost a lot of
interesting.
time to Buma, he didn't really lose to the guys on the hard tires.
Could see a puncher between the Alpha and the Haas. Haas. It's Red Bull.
Red Bull, you mean, yeah?
How the hell did I get Haas and the Red Bull mixed up then?
Well, I mean, if it were a Red Bull and Toro Rosso, I would see what you mean. But a Haas and a Red Bull,
Well,
I
it's
just think
probably
we're
because
gonna have
Blue
to
Jean
call
and
it
Blue left.
Euromong. And to be honest,
Like,
these might be the closest right now. But I think Blue Jean is the one we're gonna see making a move at somebody soon. As he's catching Sven quickly and he's almost within DRS.
do you think Sven will actually defend it much?
I don't know. I don't know if he can, to be honest. If you see the
Well,
amount of
true.
time Blue Jean is taking through each corner, then, like, I don't think it matters if he can defend on the straight, because I think he's gonna lose it in the
It's
next corner in
catching.
that case.
Um,
And Blue Jean, is he gonna go for the move?
he
He's
thought
not
about it.
yet. But Yeah, but look at this though. There is so much more traction for Blue Jean, and he's gonna get past one way or another.
Do you
And
think?
he's gonna get past right now. On the inside with just way more traction and an easy move down there.
I just think Callum's comment. Do you think James could get a podium if these two medium time runners go
Well,
off?
I mean, I don't know about the penalties, so it's kind of hard to say, but considering that I think both Sven and Ardio is gonna lose a lot of time in the next few laps, well, on lap 26 and 27. Ooh, and that is a
Who was that?
crash between
Oh,
Town and Ardio, which gives James the perfect possibility to get that podium. To be fair though,
how far?
even if Sven loses a lot of time, there is still 11 seconds separating James and Sven.
Oh,
So,
Poggle's passed. That's Poggle's got damage now. He's letting everyone past.
well, he had a
Oh, he
little
has big damage.
damage
He's got big damage.
since the start of his hard stint, I think, and now he's got more damage, so he probably just can't fend anyone off.
I
But
feel so bad for him. He
Cablo, on
did
the
too
other
well.
hand,
Cablo's having a solid race.
Cablo is having a solid race, and he still might be in contention for fourth, depending on penalties.
Do you think someone's got like 20 odd seconds of pens?
Definitely.
That'd be quite funny. And
Well,
we've had no
I think we're going to
disqualifications
see
yet.
multiple people with 20 plus pens.
It's going to be interesting to see you and Frome on the weekend, see if you both get disqualified.
Why did you have to mention me? I do see what you mean though. As it looks like this battle is gonna keep going. Poggle isn't really losing much time to James either. He seems like he's actually catching a little right now, so as Town realizes that he have to go into the pit, and he is now outside of the top 10.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Frome. I just had to bring that up. I just want to point out as well, the gap between Boomer and Blue Jean is not coming down as much as we thought.
It's kind of stagnated a little now.
Then soft tyres must be going off already.
Could be. Fortunately for him, there's only, well, 2.5 laps left to drive, so...
And the bad thing for Blue Jean, he hasn't even got the fastest lap. Because the fastest lap is currently Twannock and P13.
Or Town. That has just gotten on fresh softs. Look at this scrap for 6th though. It's Cablo, Audio and Dumlius, and they're all still feisty looking for that 6th position. And
Apparently Aaron went a whole
Poggle is now
season without a
on the
pen.
rear of James.
Imagine that going the whole season without a penalty.
Can you get 3-second penalties removed? I think that is self-explanatory. Jared.
Is there any battle for Dumlius and RDO? Fighting for
Well, we
P7.
might see Poggle and James having a battle soon too, but right now it looks like Audio, Cablo and Dumlies are the drivers closest together. Ooh, and Audio, could he get a run on Cablo down the long straight now? Ooh, not the best exit for Audio there, but he is getting close to Cablo. and he's gonna go down the inside, and they're side by side. Cablo has the inside corner in the next corner, and he retains his 6th position for now. But Ardio once again down his inside now. Going into this fast left-hander, we can see Poggle is right at the rear end of James too. And Ardio seems to have made the move on Cablework, and he's sitting in 6th position then.
And just point out, Mesclas is caught up to this, so it's a 4-way fight now for P7, or P6,
that is interesting. And we're actually
P6?
on the
Yeah,
last
P6.
lap now. Ooh, and Cablo and Doomless in the final corner, going side by side.
Look at Mesclas. Feeling opportunistic.
Oh, well, look at Cablo on the inside of Doomless in the first corner. And on the outside of... Oh my god, these drivers are really track extending.
You just noticed that?
Well, I mean, that was even more than usual.
Oh, I thought Cablo was about to spin then. It's pointless to get his fastest lap. Unfortunately, it doesn't really mean anything for him.
Well, you don't get a point if you're outside of
pens.
the top 10, do you?
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought, so... Well, you can still show off, and Ardio on the inside of Cablo in the chicane once again, but he can't make it work. And Mesclas. He saw an opportunity, but it backfired.
Yeah, that was kind of naivety.
Ooh, big time naivety there. But we are gonna switch over to Buma as he's going into the last corner.
Oh no.
And it's gonna be a Haas 1-2.
Oh.
Oh no, and I see that something's happened. And it's Buma out of Blue Jean, then Sven is gonna come in 3rd. Yes.
I can't believe that.
And James and Poggle side by side in the last corner. It's gonna be Poggle.
Oh my god, photo finish.
But it's gonna be James on Pence, I believe. Then Doomleos in 6th. And there is actually Mesclas in 5th. Then Mishrin in 6th. Poggle in 7th. Foggy in 8th. Doomleos 9th. Ardio 10th. Morris Guy actually up to 10th in the end. Ardio down to 11th. Cablo with 13th right now, and Ponnerstown up to 12th. Tvanak, and you know what? I just realized, Marshall, we have no lapped cars today.
And I just want to point out, we didn't have any retirements until Delta retired on the last lap.
Well, that's also something.
Oh my god. I did just in the chat that Cablo spun in front of him, and that's what that crash was.
And it's such a shame that we missed that as we just jumped over to Buma then.
I caught the end of it.
So it was chaotic then. As there is a second 1-2 in a row for the Haas drivers this weekend, and these two are really looking like they're on a solid run now. Then Marshall, if you could suggest 3 drivers to the podium interviews.
I just want to shout out Boomer and Mesclas. The only people not to get penalties.
Oh, you are right.
Alright, so we've got the top 3. Who was it? The 2 passes.
It's Buma in 1st, Blue Jean in 2nd, and Sven the Man in 3rd. Then down in 4th we have James Killer, Mesclas in 5th, Mishrin in 6th, Poggle in 7th, Foggy in 8th, Doomless in 9th, and Morris Guy getting 10th on penalties.
Did you say Blue Jean in 2nd?
Yeah. And outside of the top 10 you have more Audio in 11th, Ponnerstown in 12th after showing great pacing quality. and on the opening laps it did not work out. Cablo in 13th after a crash on the last lap, Tranak in 14th, Saberi in 15th, El Truco in 16th, and Delta in 17th with a DNF on the last lap.
Who got P3 again? I forgot.
Sven.
Ah.
And
When
what
the
a
Meg.
race. Oh, you're actually party host. Alright, well. Shall we see? That's Boomer at least.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Sven and I believe Blue Jean is here too.
Yep.
Yep.
So then, Marshall, do you want to start off with Sven then?
Okay. I can't really remember the race. Alright, so can you go through your race, please? Because I've got a shocking memory.
Well, at the start, 3 wide into turn 1, I think I was a bit too aggressive. And
I remember that.
at my second stint, I dive bombed the bonus down. It was 100% my mistake, and I think I will deserve a penalty for that. In the end, my first podium this season. Could be worse, could be better, but congratulations to the Haas boys, and sorry again to Boomstar.
Yeah, I didn't really see what happened. But your start was electric. You got 3 wides into turn 1. What was your reaction when you was down the insides of both cars? Did you think you
I
could get
saw
P1?
that. I saw that bonus down at a poor start and Sita at a decent start, so I tried to go down the inside, but in the end I probably should have stayed on the right and let them fight it out first, then slot in behind them.
Yeah. So Andre, you got any questions for Sven?
Oh,
I'm sure you
definitely.
do.
I usually do. Well, in the end there, 21 laps on the medium tires. Those tires can't have had much left in them when you pass the finish line. How bad was it the last few laps?
It was actually quite alright. I had practice this morning and I did like 25 laps on them. So in the end I was actually pushing for the fastest lap with Rich and hot lap, but it wasn't enough, so I backed out of that.
Interesting. Well, and we were sitting here thinking it was medium to hard to lose.
Yep. I'm just trying to see what the next track is.
Yeah, the
Belgium.
next track is
Oh,
actually
Belgium.
Belgium. And that's my last question for you then, Sven. How do you feel about Belgium and where do you see yourself finishing there?
I really hate the track. I DNF'd there twice in PSGL, and I think I will get a penalty, so I was starting further down the grid, but I don't think I will score high points there.
Alright, fair enough. Well, congratulations
Yeah,
on your...
buckle.
Congratulations on your third place today, Sven. Hopefully you'll get it together for Belgium.
Then
And
we've got Blue Jean in P2.
yeah, Blue Jean. So, Blue Jean. Quali did certainly not go the way you wanted, I guess.
It went exactly the way I wanted. Just outside the 10.
Alright, well.
Because I'd done some practice as well, just like Sven. And I heard from Bruma that the soft to medium or the medium to soft was a daring strategy, but was doable. But after practice, I didn't see myself doing quali plus 20 laps on the medium, so I was like, let's just qualify on the hard, see if we can just get just outside top 10, and that worked. P12, I think it was, and then a really good
Yeah,
start,
P20.
and then just went from there.
All right, fair enough. Well, one thing's for sure, you seem to be struggling at the end of your first stint there, losing time to your teammate. Obviously, we heard that the mediums could go that long though, but how was your tires towards the end of the stint?
Only in the last 1 or 2 laps, I was actually starting to feel a little bit less cornering speed, but my personal best was like a 36.3, and I didn't drop in the 37s all stint, so I was actually really consistent. So I noticed it during driving, but in times I didn't really notice it.
All right, well, going on to that final soft stint though. Great tires, and what were your ambitions? Did you think you would be able to catch Puma, or?
I was, until I entered the pit lane 1 kilometer an hour too quick.
Oh wow.
So I got a 5 second penalty, and I was like, let's just try and secure P2 because I'm not gonna overtake Booma anymore. So I tried to do that, and I could overtake Sven quite easily because, well, new soft tires versus old mediums are just, the grip advantage was just a lot. So yeah, really happy with P2. It was the best that I could achieve.
All right, well, you have any questions, Marshall?
Yeah. Frank, did you see what percentage your tyres were on the mediums? Because me and Sandre did a little prediction.
Well, I'd like to hear your predictions first before I'm gonna say it.
I think Sandre said 77, and I said like 80.
I was, I think, between 64 and 68, somewhere around there.
Oh well. Know what
Yeah,
strategy I'm doing
I
on
hadn't
Sunday?
been pushing. I was just driving my laps and wasn't really pushing around the corners too much, except in the beginning when I tried to make up places. And then I just came in clear air and just could just drive my own pace, and I think that helped a lot.
So it was just down to the tyre saver of the year.
Well, I must say that Sven also did an amazing job, just doing 21 laps on those tires. It's incredible as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Any more questions, Marshall?
What's your opinions of Belgium for next week as well?
Well, it's not my favorite track because I'm not that quick around it. But if there's going to be rain, which there is a possibility, and then it's going to be good fun. So I'm looking forward to that. But I won't have that much time to practice because I have some busy uni weeks coming up with the new year starting next week. So we'll see how it goes. I have less time to practice and less time to prepare. But I think most people will have that. Well, most young people will have that. They don't have like regular work already. So I guess we'll see how it goes then. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, great stuff then. Congratulations on your second place and good luck for Belgium.
Thank you.
And then, finally, Puma, the man of the hour.
Yes.
And well, I guess everything just kind of went as it was supposed for you today.
Yeah, it was like a good. I had a plan for this race, and it really worked out like I wanted to. So, already beginning in qualifying, I just thought I knew about the soft to medium strategy. I practiced it yesterday, so I was like, well, if we're gonna try it, let's go all the way for it. So try to get on pole, and try to do it. The pole didn't didn't came, but I think in the race I was having a solid pace on the softs. I wanted to do an 8 lap on the softs so I could make sure that I could make it with the mediums after that. And really, I think the final lap on the softs was way worse than the final laps on the mediums. The mediums can do easily 25 laps, like Sven said. But yeah, I was like letting everyone pass, and I thought, oh no, I made a misjudgment here. But yeah, I went in. It came to a good end. So.
Well, I'm telling you, when I saw you on that last lap on your soft tires, I was just thinking, like, I think he's made a mistake, but he still
Yeah, I was
managed.
thinking you must have win at that point.
Yeah,
The
something
tires were
like
over
that.
70%. They were over 70%. Yeah.
That's where I should have predicted 77. Well, in quali though, when you were on pole and then saw Punish Town snatching that pole by almost 4 tenths, I think it was.
4 tenths. Yeah.
Did that worry you about the victory then?
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't saw him taking 4 tenths. In my opinion, that's quite a big gap.
It is.
Even with Sven and Twanak were so close behind me, like in a tenth or so, and then Polnich, bam, 4 tenths. So
Well,
yeah, it was kind of scary. But yeah, he and Sven had a little bit of a tussle somewhere after the pit stop, so that helped me. Yes.
Definitely. Well, I am pretty certain that this was the second 1-2 you two had for the Haas now
Back to
in
back
a row.
1-2s, I think.
Yeah, back. Yeah,
back
it was
to back
last week.
like
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh,
like last
shit.
season.
Yeah.
So,
oh shit.
with that then, how confident are you two in the constructor?
In the constructors we are, I guess. Now, after 2 races, I was like, well, we have to wait and see, but I think confidence is back. Yeah.
Alright, well, great stuff then. And Marshall, any questions?
Was you expecting Blue Jean to actually catch you on them soft tyres, or did you feel like you had enough pace to keep him
I was
behind?
expecting he to catch me, yeah. But he said about his 5-second pit stop penalty, so I was like, yeah, come, then we have a battle. I don't mind.
I've got the race again. I'm just a mong, but
Well, you're Armong. Well then, Buma, for next
quickly,
week there is Belgium. Is that a good track for you, or?
I don't want to discourage other people, but Belgium is my best track, so I'm sorry.
Oh well,
Oh,
we'll
the
call out
confidence.
I
Buma
think-
for my prediction for the win then.
yeah.
No, it's like in F7, I didn't win every time in Belgium, but I was like the first over the line, so I have to pay attention to my penalties, if you know what I mean now.
Alright, so Blue Jean is my guess then.
Yeah, a Boomer bottle, because now I'm gonna expect a lot from myself, and then, yeah, it goes wrong. Karma hits me back, or so, I
Well-
don't know, maybe.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to keep them penalties to a minimum. But for today, congratulations on your podium. Congratulations to the both of you with a second 1-2 in a row today. And
Thank
good
you.
luck for Belgium, guys.
Thank you.
And Marshall. I guess we have our nominations for Driver of the Day then.
Oh yeah, how about that?
So I think we can both agree that both Blue Jean and Buma will be in that conversation.
For sure. Yeah,
And
it's just normally the top 3, so, and again, it's
Yeah,
the
you
top
know.
3 for me.
well, yeah, it's for me too. Considering the amount of laps when had on the soft, not on the soft, but mediums in the end, I will
And Blue Jean
also
on the
say Sven
mediums.
there. So
Then-
then it's Buma, Blue Jean, and Sven that are nominated for Driver of the Day. With that, I don't know if you have anything more to add, Marshall.
Nope.
Well, with that, then we're gonna end the stream. Make sure to like and subscribe for more action. Next race will be F6 on Saturday at 8 p.m. I've been C3, joined by Marshall today, aka LR Praga.
LRL.
Sorry about that. Well, thank you to everyone who's watched, and hopefully we'll see you again.